Hey everyone, it's time for another software developer profile review. My name's David Roberts. I am a software developer who's also been a recruiter, and I want to show you how to stand out in tech, which I do via my company, Crushing Digital, which you can see on screen. If you haven't been there, you are hurting me. So, let's get on with the review. Today we have Matheus, and Matheus described himself as a full-stack developer, Angular on the front end, and it was ASP.NET or Node on the back end. I do these things off the cuff, ad hoc, so bear with me while I try and stumble through this, and I'll show you what I see if I wear my recruitment hat. I try not to wear the development hat too much, put the recruitment hat so I can show you why you might be getting rejected, or you know, in some profiles, why you're being accepted. So hopefully people can learn from the good and the bad. So Matheus, I always start with the banner image. Why waste the opportunity? We could be putting more there to show me exactly what you do. Down to the headline: full stack developer, great. Angular, great. NGRX, great. Node, ASP.NET Core. As a recruiter, I'd be thinking, well, do you do Node or do you do ASP.NET? Which one are you best at? Which one do you want to do? Because I don't want to jump onto a call with you for you to then turn around and go, oh, I don't really want to do .NET anymore. I want to do Node, or vice versa. And then I'm like, oh, I'm on the wrong. I'm on a call with someone who isn't a right fit. And for recruiters, time is of the essence. So that can make me nervous, but if you're going to display two different technologies, the burden of proof is on you. You know, you've got to show it somewhere. Come back to the featured bit, but this looks good already. Always nice when you've got posts. I'm guessing these are links to projects that you've done or something, but we'll come back to that. And the activity. About section. Passionate full stack developer. Whenever I read passionate full stack developer or passionate anything, I go, I don't believe you, prove it. So I'm hoping you are going to prove it. Passionate full stack developer with drive for continuous growth, quick learner. These are the things that everybody says. So at this point as a recruiter, I'm skipping over this. Dedicated, relevant degree, okay. Gaining practical experience. How, you know, it needs to be more factual here. Motivated by creating impactful experience. It's all very light. Unique combination of skills, enthusiasm. You can't just say you're enthusiastic, you've got to show it. Thrives in dynamic environments. It's not helping me as a recruiter right now. Now this is just what's above the fold, so let's click on see more. Now here's all the value. Now again, I would be saying, can you flip the order here? Can you show me this stuff first? That paragraph, all the nice things, could be after. So as a recruiter, I want to see the value, and then I'll read about you. It doesn't happen in the opposite order. So don't risk them just skipping your profile just because they didn't see it straight off the bat. Down to your experiences, listed the skills out here, which is awesome. Again, I'm wondering how much Node versus how much ASP.NET. Proficient developing responsive interactive web applications, Angular, TypeScript, JavaScript, strong understanding of practical experience. Yeah, these are all the bullet points that I would hope. You know, it's the tech you're using, what you're building. Yeah, this is great. So you've got 6 months of experience, but this profile's already looking great. Now this is where I say you don't have to be the best developer in the world, or even claim to be, but you can see that all the ingredients are there. I'm like, for someone, if I'm comparing graduates or comparing people with less than a year's experience, this is looking pretty good. So if I liked it down to this point, now I'm thinking, okay, let's drive this home now. Where's the supporting evidence? And this is where I'll go and try and find links. This is where I'll look at your activity and those sorts of things. So let's open up the activity. I'll come back to the featured ones in a second. I love it when I see you're coding, you're talking about Angular and NGRX. This is great. Angular with deferred loading, it's a repost, but you're clearly living and breathing this subject. Reposted about new versions of Angular, so yeah, you can see that you like this subject, you're involved in it. Okay, so some of these are all reposts. I'm working on an app using Angular and ASP.NET Core. Yeah, it's clear that you're immersed in it. And these are all the ones that you were posting before in your featured section, my latest project. Whenever I say here's my latest project, I always think don't do one post, do a series of posts on it, break it down. But I love that you're doing videos. I won't put the sound on just in case there's music or something that I don't have the rights to or something like that. But this is all looking great. You're living and breathing it, which makes me feel confident. Anything else? There's a GitHub there, which I'm going to click on. So in your GitHub, I would like there's a bio that can be put here, so I would be mirroring what you put in your LinkedIn headline, because you don't know whether someone's going to arrive at your LinkedIn or at your GitHub, so it should say the same things. I can get to LinkedIn from here. That's great. This passionate developer stuff, again, that's light, but we're in the tech space here anyway, so I can see what you like and do. Go down to the pinned repos. Now, C#, so I'm happy, we're in the thing, but Angular is there. There's a mixture of tech here, so I'd rather this was more defined in what you want. So if you're applying for Node or ASP.NET or Angular role, those are the repositories I want to see. So I changed all of those out for the right repos. And also, you can put a description in underneath each one of these, and you haven't bothered. And I think, why waste the opportunity? You could be listing all the libraries that you've used within that repo. And again, it's just cementing, like you were doing on the experience section. You're showing, what tech you use, what you were building, what you were learning. It gives me confidence as a recruiter what you've been doing on each of these projects. The furthest I would normally go as a recruiter is onto this repo tab, and then I'm looking down here going, where can I see Angular? Now, it's not enough to just say it in the title. This is where, using descriptions, you could have told me on each of these projects what's being used, what libraries, what testing tools. Because you mentioned Cypress back there, and I think telling someone you're also into testing as well, it just elevates you slightly. This is great. I think you've wasted or missed an opportunity here to put lots of descriptions in, but other than that, you clearly like Angular. So other than descriptions, I think this is a great profile. I think Matheus is showing you what you can do even without having huge amounts of experience. You can showcase what people sometimes get upset about passion and proactivity. Here it is on a profile. We just need to dot the I's now with the repo descriptions and the bio on GitHub. But this featured section, all these posts of things that you're actually building, things you're doing, how to do an experience. Yep, thumbs up from me. If I'm looking for someone at this level, I think this is a great profile. If any of you would like a profile, you can go to my website, which I showed you at the start, Crushing Digital, and there's a link at the top saying profile review. It's free, and I publish the results on YouTube, which is where you're probably watching this. If you could give the video a like and subscribe and all those sorts of things, I'd appreciate it. And thanks very much. I'll see you in the next one.